Hey, Pickers, Mighty Mike and Kay, and a pleasant good morning. It's Tuesday morning. We're here at Belfast Harbor in beautiful Maine in the fall. And Kay, we're going to do the Belfast Harbor walk.
Yeah,
She's putting her hood up right now as we speak. Let
just
me
a
turn you
little
around and show Kay
drizzly.
here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful out. It's what, 50, 55 degrees. It's nice. Just a little drizzle. So,
All right. Thanks for coming along with us on this live Pickin' Weeds vintage walk. Kay, do you want to do the GoPro?
yeah, sure.
Okay. We had a beautiful day this is part of the 1A bike trail, which is really pretty. Good morning. How are you?
Morning.
Good. So we were here Sunday morning, our first full day, but we didn't do this bridge. This is the Belfast Harbor Walk. We were over there. We brought you the boats, and there's quite a few more in this Tuesday morning than there were on Sunday. It's such a pretty scene. Even with the rain, as Kay said, there's a drizzle. It's still really pretty. It's a different kind of beauty, right? So we're heading out on our adventure. This is our first stop, and we wanted to bring you along with us. And you can see that's the bridge over there that goes to Searsport. And we're in Swanville, the next town over. So this is our first stop of the day. And Belfast is celebrating their 250th anniversary. I think that's a bicentennial year. And that's Memorial Bridge in the background. Or is it here? No, this is the tow bridge. Oh, that's the rail trail. Okay, gotcha. Let me show you that real quick. And don't ask me to pronounce this river. Pasagasa Wakieg? I Pasagasa after we had some eggs this morning. Oh, excuse me, that was nice to say. But anyways, it's a funny name. I'm here all week. 2 shows on Wednesday. But yes, scoop your poop. We'll leave it at that. And let's do this walk here. It's so nice. They have benches. You can buy memorial bricks. Bricks can be purchased for $100, and they have the website right here. And the memorial bricks are a fundraiser for Belfast's downtown revitalization efforts and can be purchased year-round. That's cool. Look at the harbor, guys. Look at that. Right in front of the Front Street Shipyard. So today we're just going to kind of go out and see what we can see. And it had been raining, but it stopped raining. Oh, there's a duck down there. What kind of duck is this? A loon? That does look like a loon. There was a loon in the water there. But because my sister Terry's here, my dad's here, and of course Kay,
Hi.
I can't believe we're the only ones. Well, there's someone walking over there.
Yeah. Well, it's a weekday.
Right.
And
People do have to work, right? We're on vacation.
Well, it's still a beautiful day, and I thank God for the weather.
Amen to that. Yes. So that's the thing. When you're here in Maine, you want to make plans, but the weather does change rapidly. And oh, there it is right there. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. Here you go, Terri.
That's not a loon.
That's not a loon?
No, that's not a loon. What is this? It's got blue and it's black and white for a loon. You're dead. I'll give
Okay,
you the
zooming
car
in because
key.
I don't know how to do it.
I got him, but then he disappeared into
Yeah.
the water.
Okay.
How do you zoom in on this again?
It's just a screen. It's a screen.
do it by
grab.
hand, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So you just
Pull it. And there's lots of waterfowl.
and pinch it back into.
Yeah.
There he is. Or she.
Are you going fishing for breakfast?
Yeah.
And there's the Front Street Shipyard.
So peaceful.
It's very peaceful. And those are those tugboats.
Look.
Oh, yes.
Oh wow.
There's a
look.
guy.
Whoa.
Look at that.
That's incredible.
That's pretty neat. You don't see that every day. I think I would get sweaty palms if I had to walk that.
That's pretty high.
That's really high. But right over to the left are those tugboats that we saw Sunday morning. If you go back to our live stream, look at those guys. Look at that. Isn't that a great shot? It's beautiful here at Belfast Harbor, Maine. So peaceful, so quiet. Look at those tugboats. I think those are tugboats. So we're just seeing where the day takes us, and you'll see a lot of signs that they have at the gift shops that say Maine, the way life should be. It's very relaxed, it's very laid back, and we're just gonna see where the day takes us based on weather. We're gonna try to see some lighthouses today. Tomorrow we have passes to go to Acadia National Park, the famous Cadillac Mountain. And for those of you who've ever been there, you know that that is incredible. So that'll be fun to do that on our last full day here. And it's supposed to be sunny. So that's always good. But our spirits are high because the Philadelphia Phillies won last night. And tonight they play game number 2. So even though we're here in Maine, we're still diehard Philadelphia Phillies fans. And they're playing the Arizona Diamondbacks. If you're following the NLCS, the National League Championship Series. But I could just stand here all day and watch from the harbor. Now that guy's coming down, look. That's really cool.
Look, this guy's coming down.
I know, isn't that neat? We're all photographers in our family, so everybody's taking pictures. And Kay's filming, so we go back and forth. Sometimes Kay does the live stream and holds the gimbal, and then sometimes I do it. and while the other person is filming on our iPhones or our GoPro, which, by the way, will have complete full episodes on our YouTube channel, Pickin Weeds Vintage, Pickin apostrophe Weeds Vintage. We're junkers and we're gardeners that love to travel. So look for those full-length episodes. I'm sure we'll find a short or two from our awesome trip here to Maine. Just a little bit of spritz, not enough for me to put my hood up. It had stopped for a little bit. It was full out and out rain before. Ooh, I think I spotted a loon. Then again, I've been called a loon. So there's a loon holding the camera. Look at that guy. Can you see him? He's right there in the middle. I think that's a loon. If we move out a little bit, see the bridge here in Belfast. I think Belfast is to the left, and it's also to the right, I believe. And then a town or two over, I think it's a town or two over, might be the next town over, is Searsport. And that's the antiques capital of Maine. And we've stayed there before. We went there yesterday. We went through and they had some of the flea markets. I know they have a summer flea market. That one has closed for the season. We drove by that. But they have some other antique shops. We just don't have the time. When you're only here for 4 full days, you want to make best use of your time, right? I see some bird or waterfowl sitting on top of that platform out there. Do you guys see him? Yeah, we're hoping to stream Cadillac Mountain, but I don't know what kind of reception we're going to get on the mountain. And Ter's getting her steps in. It's a good walk back and forth. I wonder how long it is.
I'm not sure.
Back and forth, right? That's one thing about coming to Maine in fall. In autumn, you get a lot of opportunities to go out and just walk and enjoy nature, whether you're a photographer or not, or a streamer or not. Just come out here and enjoy the beauty, the scenery. It is just breathtaking. And today's a different kind of beauty. We're hoping that the sun does come out. This is great too, because look, they have benches all along this bridge. This bridge is dedicated in honor and in memory of the sons of Waldo County who died in the Great World War, 1914 to 1918. All right, so it looked like the sun was going to come out. I think I'm going to walk all the way to the end. Hey everybody, hi. But you can see my glasses have a mist on them. Play Misty for me. Remember that movie from Clint Eastwood? He had a stalker. He was a DJ. Hey DJ, play Misty for me. Look at that log over there, isn't that neat? That's just so serene, so peaceful. You got the building over here and the reflection on the water. And that log right next door. I love the little coves. There's a ton of cutouts or little coves all along the Maine eastern seaboard. And they're really, really picturesque. And look, you got some benches here. So if you are coming to the down east Maine area, we highly recommend to include Belfast and come down to Belfast Harbor and do the Belfast Harbor walk on this bridge. It's cool all day long. Hey, Kay! There's Kay. There was a show, I can't remember, was it on the History Channel or Discovery? It was called Down East Dickering. You know, when you dicker up and down for your price, you want to get a good bargain, or you exchange, you barter for services like log removal or something they do up in here in Maine, or fix an engine like a tractor, restore it. They did 2 seasons of it. It was called Down East Dickering. I wonder what happened to that show. I was really into it. Look at the tugboats. Aren't they cool? Oh, Mike. Easy on the... Got to zoom out. Still getting used to it. Hey, we're doing more live streaming videos. We did one in Hershey, and we just want to thank everybody for watching. We got a really good response. This is our 3rd live stream here in Maine. So we'll look for more live streams in the future here on Pickin' Weeds Vintage. Hey, Kay, how are you doing?
I'm okay. Probably should have brought the umbrella.
Yeah, are my glasses starting to...
Yeah, I still have mine on top of my head.
Let me
so
see you.
they're sort of...
Show everybody.
Hi.
Look at Kay, doesn't she look adorable? This is a great walk though, isn't it?
I'm just trying to stay as dry as possible
Okay.
because we have a long day.
We do. Are you doing the walk all the way to the end? Or you're just turning around now?
I can turn around.
Okay. I was telling everybody it's a different kind of beauty when you have a day like today.
It is. Yeah.
But yeah, we appreciate your support. We appreciate you watching. And if you've been to this area of Maine, or you've ever been to Maine, please leave some comments, and maybe you have some suggestions or ideas of places that we can visit. We would love to do a trip where we hit all the lighthouses of Maine. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yes.
But the thing is, Kay, I think we would have to do that in the summer, right?
Probably. It seems like I was doing a little bit of research. Somewhere inside state parks or state-owned areas, and they're seasonal. So those areas are closed off really after. It kind of seems like the second week of October. Those are a little more restricted. So
Yeah, and that's a good point too. Like when you're coming to Maine in the fall, especially in October, like the middle of October, be aware that many of the lobster places, good morning,
Hi.
are going to be closed because they're only open during the peak of the season. You know what I mean? Not that
Yeah.
there's a lot of people up here, trust me, but
even things that are open, restaurants, closing times in general,
Or earlier.
7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, 7, 8 o'clock. So if you're going to eat late, you might miss out. So
A lot of the restaurants in our area are closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, so keep that in mind also. I
Yes.
don't know if that's everywhere.
so a little planning goes a long way.
It's at the top of somebody's
Yeah.
umbrella.
But it's starting to rain a little bit longer now, or longer, a little bit more,
A little steadier.
a little steadier. And we are heading back to the car because we're on our way to the next place here in Maine.
So we had two options. We were either going to go a little more south to Camden. There's another harbor down there that looks pretty photogenic. I think there's a waterfall there. Or we're gonna make the trek over to Bar Harbor and visit the Bass Harbor Lighthouse. So we're gonna take a vote when we get back to the car, see what everybody wants to do.
Yes, and by the way, too, wanted to share this with you. When you're coming to Maine, there's Kay.
Oh my goodness.
When
It's
you're coming to
okay.
Maine, we recommend that you go to the grocery store and buy groceries. So we've already had 2 breakfasts at the place, and Kay made us eggs this morning, made us eggs yesterday, eggs and toast, dippy eggs, as they say in Berks County in the Pennsylvania Dutch.
Dippy eggs. We love our dippy eggs.
And today we made tuna fish sandwiches and put them in the cooler and brought some snacks along. It's really expensive if you're eating every single meal out. Oh, that's
oh,
beautiful.
Look, the light's coming out. See,
So,
it changes so quickly.
How do I get it back now? That
There
okay.
you go.
We did have a lobster roll and a crab roll, and you'll see that in an upcoming episode of Pickin' Weeds Vintage on a YouTube channel when we get back. And we talked to a lobsterman. Boy, everybody was friendly there, weren't they?
So nice.
That was in Surrey, and that was at Perry's Lobster House,
Perry's Lobster Shack.
Lobster Shack.
Shout out. So good.
Highly recommend you go there. All right, it's coming down a little bit more, so maybe we should sign off. What do you think, Kay?
I think so. Looks like you see how quickly the weather can change.
Yes.
Getting lighter.
All right, let's get Kay in here. Ready, Kay?
Oh.
Anyways, thanks a lot for. I look like a giant. You need to come forward. That's better.
There you go.
Anyways, thanks a lot for watching this live stream and supporting Pickin' Weeds Vintage. I'm Mighty Mike.
And Kermit the Frog.
Hey ho, Kermit the Frog here.
Okay.
Exactly. Enjoy the rest of your day. Happy picking, everybody.